Alright, what I wanted to do is show some of the drawings that I've done in the past. This is obviously the Queen of Hearts. I just sat around drawing and I felt like just doing, whatever I felt like doing. These are not off the top of my head. Most of these drawings, I visually looked at something and I drawed what I saw. Of course, some of these are funny looking. I didn't get the aspects of the picture correct, but when you're not an artist and you like to draw, these are some of the things that you draw, and it's good to do it. It's fun. I do have some pictures that I'm really proud of, and this next picture, actually there's 3 pictures that I'm going to show you. This one right here. Now this one, I was really feeling it. I mean, I put everything into this picture, and I really felt it when I draw this picture. And then right after I drawed this picture, I drawed this picture as well, and I was really feeling it. And I thought these were really good pictures. There's a few more that I'm really proud of, and I'll get to those here in a little bit. But these Superman, this is a good Superman, and this one over here is my the evil mirror. That's what I call it. But yeah, I mean, I really had a great time drawing these. Like I said, this is not from out of the top of my head. These were in a comic book, and I just looked at them and I draw what I saw from the comic book. I'm not good enough to just draw it out of the top of my head, but I think it was pretty. Oh, I didn't want to rip that out. Tag on it. All right. And of course, Alf. He's pretty cool. That's one of the Huey, Louie, or Dewey, I think it is. They're pretty cool. And I don't remember his name. But just, sit around and doodle. Just draw something. I wanted to, it's some of my drawings from looking in a tattoo magazine. Now this one right here. This one I spent a lot of time with. It took me a couple of days to actually complete, all the scales and to get everything in there. And I mean, I really enjoyed this one as well. It was difficult. I think I wore out an eraser on this one. I remember I erased a whole lot when I was doing the tail, and I had it trying to go at different angles, and finally I got it to the way I wanted it. And I really like this one. It's probably one of the nicer ones. I got a lot to learn as far as shading and everything, so I didn't really get some of the shadings down, but I thought that was pretty decent. Let's see. This one right here is a tattoo that somebody had that I drawed. It's a knife going through a heart. Or not a heart, I'm sorry, a rose, my bad. A knife going through a rose. This is also like a tribal art tattoo dragon. Let's see here. Alright, this one's pretty decent. I didn't put as much time into this one as I put into some of the other ones, but I think it's pretty cool. It's like kind of like a phoenix, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This one's pretty cool. I did put a lot of time into this, into the detail around the bottom here, and some of the detail at the top. But all in all, I think this is pretty nice. And then I tried my shading. I think that was okay. It's not too bad. Alright, and then watch your eyes, for we got PG-13 going on. This one was one I never finished. And I put the little ribbon there for, you know, to kind of close it up. Of course you got the boobs, but you know, well, oh no, this is not done. It's not completed. I stopped on it and never got back to it. I should have finished it. If I would have finished it, I think it would have looked really good. It would have been a nice piece. This one here is, it's a bomb. She's leaning on a bomb, and it's, I've seen that in a book. Some of my fish, shark, and the fish symbol. It's pretty cool. And then just some doodling. Pass that one up there. I don't like it. But alright, this is just some doodling. Alright, let's see. It's, I like, kind of like her. She's really nice. And I tried some different things, and I kind of, you know, as you can see here, it's all erased out because I just couldn't get it right. Just got frustrated and quit. But I think she's really beautiful. I like the way she is. I like the way her hair is. Like I said, you know, I got a lot to learn. And then I have some more that I really, really like. And I need to get all these together and put them in a certain spot. But I used to say, bam, this is my girl. I like this picture. It's pretty decent. I like the way she's got that travel on her arm. Of course, this is done. This is probably, I'd say, maybe, oh man, I probably did this, I'd say 07 maybe. Maybe I should have dated it. So it's probably been about 8 years or so when I've done these. Here's another PG-13 one. I never did finish the feet. I just couldn't. I don't know if you can tell, but I tried to do some feet and then erased them. And the hands, I have a problem with feet and hands. Feet and hands is really, really hard for me to do. This one I like. This one's cool that I have never finished yet. Once I finish this, this would be like an awesome piece. Now, I started it and I never finished it, but I need to. I should come back and finish this one. I like this one very much. Here's another one that I really like, and I think it was a good job. Has some great detail. It's the mermaid. Get up real close here. Some pretty good facial features. Very nice body, and it kind of runs right into the water there. Yeah, I could finish this one up just a little bit more. I didn't put a whole lot of time into this one. I just draw what I saw, and I probably could have spent more time on it with the hair, and maybe did some more with the sand in the background a little bit and gave it some beach. But all in all, I'm pretty proud of it. I got a few more pictures here. Let me go through. I think that's the, oh nope, I got another picture. Get over here. This one here that I'm going to show you here is a self-portrait of, I did it myself, of my cousin. She said draw me, so she sat down and I did the best I could to draw her. Of course, my nose is way off. Now the forehead and the eyes, they're pretty close. But the nose and the lips is a little bit off because she has just a little bit smaller lips than that. But you know, that's pretty cool. I like that one. Just to do it in a couple hours, I think that was pretty cool. And then this one right here, I never finished, but I love it. It's awesome. Um, she's got a snake twisting around her body, and with what seems to be like oh, sorry, seems to be like waves coming out. I'm not sure, water or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was like water was coming up, but I like that one. That was pretty cool. I've got a lot of pieces that I think that's it in the book here. I've got a lot of pieces that I'm really proud of. Some that, just average, doodles, like, I don't know what owl that's from. I did this one, and some kids got a crown and did some marks on it. But I think this was Rob Zombie on a Rob Zombie CD, and I saw it, thought it was really cool. I said, maybe I can draw that, and I pulled it out and drawed it. That's pretty cool. I've got a few more things here. Let's see here. I think it's one of the Lion Kings. Did a rose with a banner, a little small rose. Got Mickey. Mickey. These are just doodlings without looking at stuff. This is like the kind of thing I would probably come up with without, just out of my head. And here's another one that's definitely out of my head. I mean, I didn't see nothing. I just, started doing it. I was thinking about giving it a brick wall and like on the outside, but instead, as you see, I put a electrical socket and made it inside with the moon outside. But yeah, it's like a biome with human faces on it and monster faces and blood and everything. It is. I just sitting around doodling. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. It's pretty decent. It's like trying to mend a broken heart. There's Garfield and some other doodle, whatever that is. Here's the faces, the mask. Sitting around drawing. I think this is the dog out of Archie Comics. It's pretty cool. And here's flowers I drawed. I had a picture of these as well, so I draw them. This is some doodling of butterfly. I used to be able to do butterflies in different ways, but it's been a while, since I've done anything like that. I do have more pictures, but I don't know if I should put them on here or not. They are, let's see here, put this one on here. I drawed this one. This was out of a magazine. Girl holding a rifle. Let me see what all I can put here. I guess I can put this one. And the body is hard to draw, especially hands. Hands are my Achilles heel. It's hard to draw them. Trying to do the ironing board, but it didn't work out so well. But it's still, I'm always gonna keep them. I got some real raunchy drawings that I tried to draw. I think I'm not gonna put those out there because I don't want to be rated X or anything, but I do have one. I will show. Let's see if I can get it in here without showing it all. But that's one of them. It turned out fairly decent. I won't show you the bottom half, but I like this one. All in all, drawing's fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to start painting. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my paints, which I bought. I have 2 things of oil. I have some brushes. I have me a little tray to mix it up, and I've got me 2. Let me get this out here real quick. Let me cover that up here real fast. Alright, I've got 2 stretched canvas, 14 by 18. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint something. I really don't know what I want to do. I know what I would like to try to do, but I'm going to try to record it, film it. Excuse me. And I'm going to post it to YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed my drawings. Like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think. And I'll post more later. Thank you.